Okay, so I feel like there's a long list of, dream roles that actors have, but two definitely have to be being in a slasher
Yes.
and being a bad guy in a slasher. So you are doing like 2 for 2 already.
Yes.
How did you get, prep for this kind of role?
Well, for this, because of the material, it really took a lot of research beforehand. Getting to know more about the horrors of conversion therapy and the fact that, this is a real thing that happened and continues to happen, and the different ways it has progressed and the ideology behind it took a lot of preparation in that way, just getting to know it, just educating. But then finding that character, John makes that incredibly easy as an actor. His writing tells you who the character is so fast and so succinctly that it's like that portion of it just kind of sinks into you. But the knowledge and the education of like knowing what's really behind that character and why that character is the way that it is something that takes a little bit of research and a little bit of looking at the dark parts of yourself.
Like you said, it's really heavy material. So how did you unwind from all of that and kind of leave that character on set?
Luckily, it's pretty easy with the cast. The cast everybody in the cast is really fantastic and got along so well. It made it, if I didn't have that saving grace, I think it would have been much more difficult to do some of these darker scenes, these really dark and horrible scenes. But to be able to, at the end of the day, be with a cast that knows where you were, saw what you're doing, and like understands what you're feeling really helps.
So it's been a little bit over 30 years since Kevin Bacon first went to summer camp. The first time didn't work out so well for him. What was it like working with him on set?
Unbelievable, a dream come true, an actual dream come true. I've admired Kevin for so long, since I was really young. I think that he was the first actor that I ever saw that I really connected the idea that like, oh, that's an actor who plays multiple roles and they're good at what they do. Like they can play so many different things. And so from when I was young, that kind of became my stock image of like, oh, an actor is just Kevin Bacon, And so as I became an actor and began acting, that was kind of, without maybe even knowing it, that's kind of who I've always admired. And so to actually work with him and see that, like, they say don't meet your heroes, but if your hero is Kevin Bacon, I cannot recommend highly enough. Meet him.
Last question for you. You're dropped into any horror movie and you absolutely have to come out of it alive. What movie do you have the most confidence that you're coming out?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's a tough one. Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I feel like, I feel like Scream. I think that I have an idea of like, I understand that world a little bit,
Right.
I think that I have a sense for like, I feel like I could see him coming a little bit, Yeah, I'll say Scream. I give myself.
That's a good one. I'm rooting for you to make it.
Thank you.
Well, it was so nice meeting you, and we'll see you in there.